All right. Well, welcome to Vocalize, everybody. We're doing it again. This is the seventh time that we've done Vocalize. We're doing it every day, Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm really glad that you can make it. The reason I'm doing this call is because we're all singers. We love to sing and we need a place to do it. And I know for myself, it helps to do it with accountability and with other people. So I thought it would be a lot of fun for us to all do this together because we can build our chops and we can learn more about our voice and kind of explore our voice and get more connected to it together in this time that we can set aside. And it really isn't just for professional singers. It's for people that love singing. It's for people that want to learn more about singing that maybe aren't already a singer. So it's really all ages, all levels. And we have adults on the call. We have young singers on the call. And I'll try to give you all pointers that match your ability level and vocal type. So there's something for everybody here. And after the warm up is done, if you're an advanced singer, you can go on and do some like advanced warm ups. And hi, Jesselyn. If you want, you can do some karaokeing or anything you want to like build off of this half hour, because this half hour is like to get you started, get you launched, get you like excited, get your day going, and then whatever you want, you can do some other fun stuff after that to keep developing your singing voice. I have a couple of announcements today before we get started. So one thing is that I'm going to be leading on the Music Junction Instagram page on Saturday at 2. We're going to go live and we're going to have some singers perform. It'll be a young singers performance show. So one of them is going to be Dakota Lotus, who plays Coop and Cammy Ask the World on Disney. And he's going to perform. Also Isabella Meneses, who is the first place winner of Burbank Singing Star from 2018. And Burbank Singing Star is the singing contest that we do in Los Angeles every year that is judged by Radio Disney, among other judges, and Radio Disney does the grand prize. And so she's going to perform. So you can check us out on Instagram on the Music Junction page on Saturday at 2 and see some live performances. Also, the Music Junction, we have our 2 schools in Burbank. We also do virtual lessons, and there's a virtual lesson special right now. So if you want to do lessons from home, you totally can. Just go to musicjunction.com/virtual. Okay. So for any of you singers that are male singers today, just make sure that you sing an octave lower than me. If you feel like it's too high, it's probably because you're trying to sing in my range. And if you're an adult male singer, you're not going to sing in my range. You're going to sing an octave lower. For any of you other singers, if I do go too high or too low, just switch octaves or take a pause right there. That's totally fine. Okay, so let's get started. So if we do just a little bit of breath work, let's all take a deep breath and we're going to go shh to like have a sustained breath. So take a deep breath and shh. Again. Shh. Last time. Whenever I do that, I'm squeezing from my diaphragm. I've been talking to you guys about that. Your diaphragm is right here. That probably doesn't mean anything to you. Your diaphragm is right below your rib cage. So if you feel where your rib cage is, I can feel my rib cage. It goes underneath your rib cage from the bottom of your rib cage all the way to the back, like this way, and it's right below your lungs. And your diaphragm moves when you breathe in and out, and it helps you control your breath. So we can feel our diaphragm engaging in that area right here. So that's why if you put your hand on your diaphragm area right below your rib cage, you can kind of feel that engage, and you can try to make it move. Just kind of activate those muscles. Right before you sing. So it's like, ha. So everyone go, ha, ha, ha. Don't over sing up here. Just use a lot of engagement from down here. Here we go. Ha, ha, ha. Again. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. And check yourself. If this isn't moving, then you're not doing it yet. That's totally fine if you're not used to using that area, but try to make sure that you feel it move every time. It should tense right there. Again, ha, ha, ha. You can see mine moving. Ha, 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 ha. Let's do that. Ha, 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 ha. Guys, an octave lower. Ha, 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 ha. Move down. Ha, 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 ha. Move up. Ha, 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 ha. Move down. Ha, 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 ha. Go down one. Ha, 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 ha. Down one more. Ha, 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 ha. Back up to the top. Ha, 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 ha. Do double time. Ha, 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 ha. Hold it. Ha. A little harder when we go double time, isn't it? That's good. I gotta challenge you. Can't make it too easy. Okay. So let's just do a little bit of sliding around. So you're just very gently gliding around. For the adult male singers, you can go really feel into those low voice notes, low range notes. For the female soprano singers, you can go just feel how high you can slide up. And everybody, just go as low as you can, as high as you can. Very gently. It's like you're kind of like gliding on, you're ice skating those notes out. And our help train us into a vowel placement. So let's go into me. Me, ma, ma. I like all those vowels. Let's pick one. Okay, how about ma? We haven't done any sounds, so let's do ma. Ma. I'm not going like really far back here. I'm keeping it forward. Ma. So I feel like most of the sounds happening in front of my mouth and out. Right where that M is, because you can kind of feel it vibrating here. I feel it in my teeth, my bones, my, like my mask, my face. Have your go there too. Why am I doing this? Okay, here we go. Now we're getting a little bit more towards our higher part of our chest voice. So let's go to na, 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 na. So we'll just do like na, 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 na. So my is showing me where to put my Your shows you where to put your You only hear that in a voice lesson. Let's go back down. Here we go. Change chords there. That was kind of fun. Let's do that as just a one long note, and repeat it. Last time. Okay, good. So we're gonna do a little bit of mumbling mice, because it's a really great way for you to work out your mouth. Sometimes after I do it, my mouth starts to get tired. Many, many mumbling mice. Many, many mumbling mice. Many, many mumbling mice. Again. Many, many mumbling mice. Many, many mumbling mice. Again, many, many mumbling mice. 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 That's a lower note for me, and I sing pretty low, so that might be too low for some of you. That's good, because we got to see how low can you go. Many, many mumbling mice. Can you go that low? Many, many mumbling mice. Probably a lot of you can't. Many, many mumbling mice. Especially for the male range. Although adult males, if you just flipped up to my octave, then I'm sure you got that one. But for this note, for the men, that's really low. It's usually the lowest or one lower note than for most men. That's an F, 2 Fs below middle C. Okay, can we go up into the head voice a little bit? We're just going to go, woo, woo. These are sirens. Woo. This is for male voices and female voices. You all have this range, although you don't hear male voices sing in the range as often. It's good to work it out. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Woo! Somebody was just asking about recording. I'll be making the recording available. So you guys will be able to see a lot of the recordings of what we did last week are up on YouTube on the Music Junction channel. And this one will be too. Woo! Woo, 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 woo! Woo! Okay. One more time. Woo! And on the way down, woo! Another way for us to work out our high notes, but also work being relaxed, is through sighs. Take a deep breath and sigh out. Oh! I've kind of got more of like a yawn shape in my mouth that makes me sound like that. Oh! Oh! It helps you work on what that feels like to open the back of your throat. Oh! Oh, this is exaggerated, so you wouldn't use its full on placement for singing as much, but you can feel how far you can go with that exaggeration. Oh, if you started singing like this, it might not sound that great, but it gives you that access to opening more. If you listen, like when I have the back of my throat closed more, I sound a little bit more like nasally, and it's kind of more going out my nose. And then as I start to open the back, it starts to get a little bit more resonant and more like kind of pretty sounding. And then as I go even farther, then I start to sound more, I don't know, sophisticated and British a little bit. And if I go too far, then that's definitely exaggerated, and you probably wouldn't use that. So that's where we're at for these sighs. And also just experiencing like the sound falling out of you. Okay. So we worked on our low range, our mid range, our high range. I want you to start using all of those notes on an improv. So we're going to do this. Just gonna sing on na 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 again na 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 hold the last note. Na. So some things to think about. I'm taking a breath after every like like maybe about every 4 beats. See how far you can go when you take a breath to sustain that note. And if you can, like make it twice as long so you can work on longer breath support. You can use your diaphragm when you start to run out of air, so you just engage here and here more and more to see if you can get that extra support you need to keep that air going. And then eventually you'll just run out of air and you have to take a breath, which is totally fine. All right, here we go. Na, 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 na. Okay, let's switch our vowels. Let's go to an E. Me, me. Let's try me. Me, 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 me. And find where that E is going to be the juiciest. So you might go me, you know, kind of place it in different places. Me, me, me. Place your E. Just know that you have choices, which you maybe aren't always experimenting with, of where you can place your sound. So place your sound in different places. See what sounds the yummiest. I like to just try to feel it vibrating, and if I feel it vibrating, especially if I feel my teeth vibrating, then I know I'm onto something, because vibrating is always a good sign with sound. It means that you're getting a lot of resonance. Okay, so find the vibration and the tone in it. Mixed placements. Here we go. Me. Me, 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 hold it. Woo! I had to use my diaphragm a lot there on the end. That always gives you extra support when you're running out of air, which is a really great tool to have. Because singing is all about air. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a lot of air going in and out of you right now. So let's just start that on a new note. On ma. Ma, ma, yeah. Ma, ma, ma. Ma, ma, ma. Repeat it. Ma, ma, ma. 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 And go up at the end. Ma, ma, ma. Again. Ma, ma, ma. We'll go down at the end. Ma, ma, ma. Then we'll go up the end this time. Ma, ma, ma. Ma, ma, ma. And higher. So we're going to go higher on an ooh, okay? Ooh. Hold it. Ooh, if you're a male voice. Ooh. Oh, wait, sorry. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Ooh, if you're in male voice. Ooh. voice. Hold it again. Ooh. Think about where your head voice is being placed. This is a really pretty sound, and it can be very gentle and relaxed. For male voices, this is your ticket to singing higher. Same for female voices. For everyone, it's your ticket to singing higher, to go into your head voice. If you think you can't sing high, it's probably because you're not using your head voice. So when you do are up there, feel the sound like it's putting pressure, gentle pressure against the back of your eyes and like your forehead. My voice teacher when I was really young used to be like, think about a unicorn. You have a unicorn right here. Sing out of your unicorn horn. It's kind of like that. You want to think about the sound coming out of your forehead because it's going to place your sound up here in the front of your face where it's going to be the most focused and easiest to sing in your head voice. So on that C, taking this low. A lot of times when we're in our head voice, it switches back to our speaking voice chest register when we go lower just naturally. Let's try to not do that and stay in our head voice. So by singing soft, that'll help. Try to be in your head voice. Ooh. If you don't feel like you kind of have a stuffed nose and you're singing in the front of your face, you're probably not in your head voice. So stay up in here. Stay up in here. Ooh. 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 Last one. Ooh. And you're singing softly when you want to soothe someone, including yourself. Use your head voice. It's very soothing. So there's something that we worked on last week that I think is really neat, and I call it a vocal hack because it's a hack into warming up your voice really quickly and strengthening your the edges of your vocal folds, and that is vocal fry. Vocal fry is getting more popular because of the internet, I think. Traditionally, there weren't very many people using vocal fries in exercise, but then it started to get popular and more people are finding out about it, especially for pop and contemporary sounds. But I've heard that opera singers will use it too because it warms up your voice really fast. And it goes like this. So just do that with me. Find out what that is in your voice. I'm basically barely singing. Like I'm not singing. I'm acting like I'm going to sing, but I'm not putting enough pressure and like air, sustained breath into it, and it turns into vocal fry. So it's like the least amount that you to make sound. This is something you can just do anytime. It's very quiet. So like if you're anywhere where it's noisy and you do this, no one will be able to hear you. If you're outside or if you're on a plane or if you're just like somewhere where there's background noise. And it warms up your voice. Now, you notice I'm actually moving my sound around a little bit so you can hear me kind of going, ah. underneath that. That's what you want to do, but it might be hard at first. If you go up higher, it makes it harder to do the vocal fry because it's making your vocal folds get stretched so that they can be thinner, so they can vibrate higher as you go higher. So that also means they're more like taut, and it's a little harder for them to like vibrate in the vocal fry. Because vocal fry is kind of like a loose vibration of your vocal folds. So you just might notice that it gets a little harder as you go higher, but that's something that you can work up to. So do a little sliding around on it. It'll be easier when you're lower. So if it doesn't go high, then just stay low. When I go up high, I feel like it's bubbling up through my nostrils. So it's a little strange. I never told you that you weren't going to make any strange noises on this call. Sometimes it's going to be some strange noises. So you're going to do... So I do vocal fry and then an ah. So some of you might have to drop out here. Don't drop out, but just like you might not be able to do vocal fry, so just make the sound that's there for you. But try to keep working through vocal fry first. It's just a little harder to vibrate as we get higher. Whiny sounding. I'm kind of whining. This is actually very advanced. So if you're able to do this, then you're a very advanced singer. The cool thing about it is it helps you with your mix. So for those of you singers that you want to go to the top of your chest range and start working in that area, this will do that for you because it makes it much easier for you to sing in the top part of your chest voice range. Okay, so last thing we're going to do, we're going to go back to that chord progression, which was, just so you know, it was a C, C major, G major, A minor, F major, C. And you're going to harmonize with me. So you can sing my note if you want, but otherwise sing another note in the chord and harmonize with me. And I'll just keep doing the same thing, and you can sing something different every time. Okay, I hope you've made up something really cool. When you guys do this with me, if you ever want to record yourself and send it to us, I'd love to see it or post it on Facebook, because then we can see like what harmony did you make and share it with us. Okay, well, thank you everybody for being on this call. We're doing this every day, Monday through Friday. And you know what? If you do this every day, you're going to notice a huge difference in your voice, because when you do warm-ups, after like 4 or 5 days, every time you'll always see a shift in your voice, because when you put that much focus into strength training, It starts to make your voice easier to sing, easier to operate. You can feel into placements more easily. It's like you get to be more on automatic, so that when you are warming up a lot, then any other time you want to sing, you open your mouth and it comes out perfect, because you've been strengthening and building your muscle memory in your warm-ups. So that's what I am creating for you guys. That's why we're doing this. You're actually doing it for me too, because you're making me sing every day, so thank you. Don't forget, we're doing the Instagram Live with Dakota Lotus from Coop and Cami Ask the World on Disney. He's going to perform, and Isabella Meneses. On Saturday, I'm going to be hosting that on Instagram on Saturday at 2. And also tomorrow, I want everyone to bring a friend. If you know anyone in your life that likes to sing, then bring them. It looks like, I don't know if something changed on your guys' screen, but it did on mine. Okay. Oh, so did somebody put screen share on? I can see that's Skylar's screen. Okay, well, thanks for showing us that, Skylar. Okay, so anyway, if you have anyone that you know in your life that loves to sing, or that you think needs something uplifting to do, or something like a positive experience in their day, please invite them to this call. This is what this is for. This is for us all to have something positive to do in our lives every day, especially while we are all spending a lot of time at home. So invite them to the call tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And have a great day. Keep singing. Bye.